Strong Toyota, leading the way every day. And strong Toyota, symbols of trust.
It's a huge contract, and I'm proud to be part of it. It's obviously the largest revenue-generating contract in airport history.
The 5-year agreement requires Lotte to pay GIAA an annual rent of $15.4 million for a total of $77 million over the 5 years of the contract. In addition, Lotte will invest $23 million in capital improvements at the airport during that time. GIAA says that they were able to negotiate additional revenue of 1% of all non-airport sales made by Lotte on Guam outside of the airport. That pushes the total value of the contract above $100 million over the 5 years, with an option to renew for another 5 years. The $15.4 million Lotte will be paying the airport in rent each year is a 242% increase in rent over the $4.5 million DFS has been paying.
It's a huge windfall of revenue to assist us in addressing some of the needs that we have here at the airport.
Ada says the contract was signed on Saturday, a day after the airport rejected the DFS protest. But he points out the Lotte offer had been thoroughly reviewed during the 2 weeks following the GIAA board's vote to open negotiations with Lotte, and they were about to sign just before DFS filed its protest.
The award was made on the 12th of April. And duty-free, and as indicated, we engaged the negotiation process shortly after. So DFS protest wasn't filed until the 23rd, which is somewhere around 11 days. So we were engaged in the negotiation process during that whole duration. And we were very close to signing right before, again, the protest was filed by duty-free.
The DFS protest, says Ada, stayed the execution of the contract with Lotte and cost the airport nearly $1 million in lost revenue that they might have received under the Lotte deal.
The stay that we placed, after DFS filed, prevented us from receiving $900,000.
The current duty-free contract holder, DFS, will remain in place at the airport for the next 60 days. Lotte will take over the concession in June unless DFS takes the next step and files a protest with the Guam Office of Public Accountability.
What happens if DFS files a protest with the OPA?
Again, there's a stay on moving forward. As of right now, we are moving forward, and outlining the contract, Lotte has 60 days to transition into operating there. But again, we can't speculate on what DFS's next move is, but obviously, again, if they take it to the next level and it requires that we stay the process, then we'll comply with whatever's expected of us.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.